Hello? Hold on. Wait a minute. There you are.
Am I all right?
Yes,
Good,
you're fine. You're lovely.
Good. Excellent. How are you?
I'm good. I don't have the best Wi-Fi. It's a little choppy at the hotel, I think.
Oh, what a shame. Where are you? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I'm in Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
Tacoma. Oh,
Yeah, hold on.
Is
The
that-
Wi-Fi is not good. So hold on a second here, Mom. Hold on. Well, Mom, I would love to get into hedgehog updates and gleaning updates. And, we would love to just continue to peel the onion of your bizarre little existence where you're feeding hedgehogs and stealing produce. But, I felt like for this final one, it's the final one.
yes.
I thought we need to do something good. I thought,
Okay. Right.
yeah,
I'm ready.
I can tell you're excited. So I thought we should have a guest for the final one.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. But I was trying to think of who would be a good guest. And a lot of people
Yes.
cycled through my thoughts. But at the end of the day, I thought, well, who would be a better final guest than your favorite?
My favorite.
Yeah, your favorite.
Well, I have a lot of favorites. I like Dean. I like Steve Berg.
Sure, you like all those, but I thought, but our guest should click in. Our guest should click in because I thought that you would really want this to be a time to see your number one, your favorite,
Favorite. Nigel.
Well, we've already done the last Nigel one.
Yes.
So it couldn't be him.
No. Oh, Maggie Nay.
I know you like Maggie. No, but if our guest could.
What about that girl off the Kaminsky method?
Not Sarah Baker, whom you love.
I do. I think she's jolly good.
Yep. But yes, no, a guest.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Nick. Hello, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Welcome to my show.
Thank you. It's an honor to finally be on the show.
Yeah. It's been a long time
I wrote
coming.
balloons.
Yeah, you did very well. You did great. Although I will say the best part was when I was doing the intro and I was like, the fuck is going on? And then I look at Nick and his text just goes, tech diff. I'm like, good, because I'm really leaning hard into the intro now.
Yeah, sorry. We were trying a new computer and it failed miserably.
Well, we did a whole rehearsal yesterday for 5 hours to get this right. And then here we are.
Did you?
No, of course not.
But it's
go on, Mom. Yes, isn't it lovely to have Nick here? The favorite, your number one.
It's lovely to have my two favorite sons on my show.
Yes, on you. Well, you're really taking ownership over the show today. Now, Mom, you've met Nick before, right?
Yes. Nick. Yes.
Yes, you have. Yes.
Yes.
And you would agree that Nick is your favorite of the two of us, correct?
No, I think you're totally wrong. You are both equal favorites.
Okay, interesting. Boy, your image is getting real bad now, Mom. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Not that it matters because again, you look like you are living on the sun. But yeah, yes, you've done again very good with the lighting. Really, just top notch.
Oh dear.
Nick, what do you think of Mom's light? Nick, what do you think? Mom,
I think it looks okay on mine.
Don't turn anything, Mom. Just leave it there. Yes, don't do anything.
She looks okay to me.
She looks very much like she's about to be brought into the heavens for me.
I think the right side of her head looks like it's on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's why I hung a blanket. I tried to hang a blanket where's Nick gone? I tried to hang a blanket at the curtain rail so that I didn't look.
Can you pick? Nick.
Can you tell me correctly, Nick?
Nick, you can. Mom, hold on a second, Mom. Nick, can you picture Mom hanging blankets to try to get her shot right for PAMdemic?
I can absolutely picture that. Yeah.
Very easy image to visualize for us.
Yes, like with a chair balanced on a
Yeah,
chair.
with a broom, with a broom hanging, like holding one
broom.
edge of the broom and then sort of
A
dangling.
Swiffer in the other hand.
You should see me trying to get up because my back's a little bit bad, and so I didn't know which. I was trying to do the bad side first, and I thought, no, let's do the side first. But anyway, and then I got down and I looked and I thought, oh, it doesn't make any difference. So then I pulled the blanket down. So it's blanket down at this moment.
Oh, Mom, to be fair, no one thought the blanket was still up there because, again, it looks like the sun's consuming you.
Nick, how can I fix the light on this side?
Mom, we're not doing it now. Well, this is the whole. We had a good shot. We'd established a great looking shot for you. You had a chair. It was a very good shot. And then you again have just thought, no, let's have a shit one.
What about if I moved?
Mom,
do you have a hedgehog?
No, is that better? Is that better?
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's very
that is
nice.
better. That is better. But again, we had a really good one when you were over on the other. This is just don't move it anymore. They're unbelievable.
You look like you're in prison though.
I do.
Yeah.
Fuck you. What's your? No, you don't come at me. This is my show.
Looks very dark, except that, like you have a flashlight in front of your face.
Well, it's basically what my setup. I mean, it's a road setup. I'm not home, so I have no choice. It's certainly.
How's the coffee in prison?
It's not bad. It's old grinds and you do it through a sock and toilet water. All right, Mom. So I thought what we could do, Mom, for the final countdown, and I don't know why your connection is not good, but Nick's is all right. But I thought we could. When we've gone, one of the things we've said on this show a couple of times is like, oh, Nick has that picture, Nick has this picture. So I thought we could do the final one where Nick could show us some of these bangers that we've gone through over time. And so Nick has prepared, Nick, your favorite, who doesn't look like he's in prison, whose shot is very good. We thought that Nick could do.
He's not on fire.
He's not.
I did want the balloons behind the couch though, so just wait a moment.
Oh, now he's just rubbing our faces in his production quality. Oh, that's great. Really good. Really good. Actually, to be honest,
that was the idea.
Now seeing the balloons, it looks pathetic. Before it looked like a show, but that little blue one needs to have a bullet put in its head. That one is,
the blue one, he's not doing too well.
Were those at one point, did they have helium?
No, they were just breath.
Because the blue one looks like it's like from 8 months ago, a helium balloon.
Well, there were some birthdays a week ago.
Kill me. All right, Nick. So will you show us a couple of these pictures and we can just have a chat?
Well, I have a few. I wanted to focus on pictures of all of us.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
So, I don't know if they're these bangers we've been talking about, but.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a classic.
That's little me with my dolly.
Yeah. And your little.
In my Scottish outfit.
And your rosy cheeks. Your cheeks were that rosy.
Yes. Well, all English children had those rosy cheeks because it was so damn cold.
Okay.
The bubbles.
Yes. The light bulbs.
What's the bubbles?
Snow bubbles out of their noses.
Oh, God.
The light.
Well, remember
light bulbs. That's it.
That's a horrifying way of putting it. Remember when you were a kid and we had this in Wisconsin where your jacket eventually just became a hanky that you'd wear and you'd just be like,
Yes.
And you just see like on children's black coats, just like the shimmering lines of snot and mucus just going down there like racing stripes.
Snail trails.
Snail trails. That's right, Pam.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, quiet over there.
Let's see what else I can find. I just have to say you're both very quiet. I have the volume all the way up, but I'm trying to muscle through.
Don't worry, Mummy's muscling.
I like this one.
This is a great one.
Let me look. Wait a minute. Let's see.
This is Mum's catchphrase. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's clutter.
Yes, that's when you.
all the clutter.
There's a lot of clutter there. There are
Yes.
many, many things.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you've got on the wall. You've got postcards. You've got
Yes.
8 kettles. You look like you are cooking for frontiersmen. Way better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, and you haven't got that tinny sound.
No, you were just frozen.
Was I? Yeah, it is cold here.
What's your problem, lady? Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we are. Wait a minute. Zoom.
Mom's
Zoom.
disappeared herself again.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold
A
on.
lot of people call you the David Blaine of Zoom, Mum, because you're able to vanish with technical difficulties.
Ah, here we are. Look, I've done it. I've done it. Wait a minute. Let me do that. Ah, there. Look.
There we go.
It's like we haven't gone anywhere, isn't it?
It's been quite a ride so far for the final
Yes.
episode. 2 locations, new cast members. The whole thing is just crazy.
Are you out of yourself for a minute now?
Yeah, I'm in the yard. Nick, let's have a look.
There aren't many pictures of the three of us,
Okay.
but I
That's
found
all right.
it.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? With yeah,
Now,
lovely.
Nick, what would you say would be my guess is that you were the director of that project.
I was in charge of the
Yeah.
project.
Seems like the bugs would be a very you sort of deal.
Yeah.
And do you think you were the artist too, Nick?
I think
I did the whole thing.
Nick was the lifeblood of the shoot, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I think we're all sitting in the back seat of a car, though. Look.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
I would actually wager that you two are in the front and I'm squishing in.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
Going
yeah.
any direction.
Yeah. Nick, your eye makeup is lovely.
Very
Yeah.
nice. It's very nice.
Yeah. And the way you've highlighted your nose.
And I guess we would call that a family going through divorce.
Yes.
So that is one. I went through about 1,000 pictures last night. That is one of 2 where all 3 of us are in the same picture.
It's strange. Does it make you think that one of us is the other one? That we're playing 2 parts or something? Like Superman and Clark Kent?
Maybe.
God.
Let's see what else. There's a few of just you and me.
Okay, let's see.
One when we both shaved our heads without knowing we had shaved our heads.
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely. Neither of you knew that the other had shaved their head, you mean?
Nope.
Yeah, we just showed up and we both shaved our heads.
Oh, how funny. So it was just coincidence.
It was just coincidence.
Very
I'd like to point out now that I have a jungle vibe to my shoot.
Oh, do you? Do you? Oh, okay.
I'm on the run from the prison guards. You're just going to see some guards start running through the background at some point.
Time's up. Back to yourselves.
We had a good time.
There are plenty of pictures of Garfy and I independently. This one being one of those classics.
Oh, this is
Oh, look at you on your little bike, Nick.
Oh, Nick. I mean, this
How lovely.
Nick,
The shoes are the best part.
I think it's unfair to come up with the best part. I mean, speaking of prison, you look like you just got out of the joint. You look like you just got out of the joint and you're like rolling to your ex's place to be like, hey, I told you I'd hit you up when I cut out. And you're like, she's like, no, get out of here. I'm married. I have a family now.
That's so sweet. That
You're telling me-
bike is
You're telling me you
lovely.
don't miss life on the road?
Isn't that bike lovely though? I remember you
I'm
loved
sorry,
that.
Nick, can we have one more look at that one? It just
Oh,
it's so fantastic.
Yeah.
But so
You wait, what?
this was it when we lived in London.
Yes. Yeah. That was it, wasn't it? We had a flat upstairs, didn't we?
I mean, what is happening?
And do you remember the people down below? What did we call them? We had a net. Oh, it was a horrible name. I've just remembered what it was.
What was it? I don't remember this.
It was very unkind now, I think. Then we called them the uglies.
Oh my God.
was
Classic,
very
you guys.
Do you remember, Nick, that Peter was mowing the lawn with some great big lawnmower that was like a truck engine. And we thought they were waving at us, and we were like this, waving. And anyway, when the machine stopped, apparently a great big stone had gone through their window and broken it, and they were trying to tell us to stop.
Hello. Hello, uglies.
You've broken the window.
How are you, uglies?
I have no memory of the uglies.
Don't you? Oh, I do. They had a
No,
child.
No.
It might have been when you were in jail.
They had
Maybe.
one a little bit younger than, they had a child a little bit younger than you, and they were, yes,
That
they
child
were.
ride a motorcycle shirtless with snakeskin boots at 6?
No.
Oh no, okay. No, okay. Interesting. Just wanted to see if that-
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, where's that?
I think it's in New York.
I was going to say it looks like New York, doesn't it?
Or wait,
Yeah.
no, that's Florida.
Oh, is it?
Mom,
That's
you,
the same trip when you hooked Granny's back.
Was that
Oh.
fashion? And I put the spike in her back. Didn't
oh,
I?
when you put the fish hooking on Granny?
Yeah, I missed the water, didn't I?
Yeah. No, remember you missed the water and then you threw Granny into the ocean?
Yes, and she ended up with a fish hooking in her back, and I think
So you were able to pull her in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Woo,
And we ate it that evening.
I've caught your mother.
Do you think we should barbecue or boiler?
Really putting up quite a fight.
So I think I have more solo of you and me than anything, so we can
All right.
do
No,
some of
that's. Oh,
That's my man. Now, if that character had told me, boy, someday you're going to be dressing up like me, it would have been really depressing. By the way,
It would-
not to be outdone in my shirt. That is like
Yeah, you're
a sweet. Yeah, it looks like
did you dress like Mickey Mouse? Did you do that?
I never
Sometime.
did Mickey Mouse. I'm trying to think.
Did you do Minnie? Did you do Minnie?
No, I'm trying to. We never did. I don't think we did a lot of Disney characters. But even if we did, it wouldn't have been Mickey Mouse. It would have been like Mr. Mouse Guy. You know, legally, like he would be like, legally, we can't be calling each other Mickey Mouse. You know, and I'd be like, okay, I'm Spider Person. They'd be like, aren't you Spider Man? Like, you said that. You said that. I didn't say that.
weren't you Mario quite a few times? Or maybe something else.
I don't know if I was Mario. I feel like maybe I was. Not a lot, though. Not a lot of Marios. It would be great if someone booked just Luigi.
But didn't you do Arnold Schwarzenegger's or one of those famous people's party?
I did. Yes, you know that.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I was the dark magician at a 4th of July party for Paul Mitchell, and this is when Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee were together, and their kid took my dark wizard staff and just smashed it on the ground, and I was like, the fuck? And then handed it back to me, and I was like, this kid just shattered this staff. Okay. And so then and then I go to my boss, I go, hey, and like this fucking kid smashed the staff. He goes, what do you mean? And I go, well, Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's kid just took it and just hit it. He goes, did you talk to him? And I was like, no. He goes, you didn't tell them? And I was like, you want me to go up to those two people and be like, hey, your kid broke my staff? Like they just had like a porn basically come out of them having sex on a boat. And I was gonna be like, excuse me, sorry, your son broke my staff, so I'm gonna need $30. You know, I was like, look, I'll pay it. I'll pay for it. I'm not gonna go up to people and be like, he broke my staff. But that's the outfit that you never laughed harder at me.
So did he let you pay the $30 or whatever it was, or did he let you off?
He's like, next time, just make sure to talk to him and get money for it. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, how funny.
Yeah. I mean, it was his stuff, so I got it. But I was like, dude, I'm not going up to those people and asking them for money.
No. You would now, wouldn't you? The person you are today.
No, I would never. The idea of going up to a rock star and like one of the like most beautiful women in the world at the time or whatever, and being like, I already feel so pathetic in what I'm doing for work, to have to even lower myself further to be like, hey, I need $30 for my wizard staff. just wasn't in the cards for me.
It wasn't right. No, no.
Sorry, Nick, we got distracted.
No worries. This is before jail for me.
Oh yeah, that's when you were, yeah.
Oh, look at you and your little. You really like your vehicles, didn't you?
Yeah, well, he stole them. That's what got him in the slammer.
When you think of your little bike, and there was your little car. I love that little hat and top. It was beautiful.
I have to say, I feel like you like Nick's outfits and Nick's aesthetic as a child far more than mine.
Well, the thing was with Nick, you see, because I always had to make sure he was dressed nicely to make up for the fact that I was raising him, and I wanted him to have nice things so that he looked good all the time.
And then when you had a husband for me, you thought, this little shit can just live in filth.
No, you had nice clothes too. I like nice things for you.
Bucket on the lawn for him to make waste in.
Yeah, but Nick, for me, Nick, that was a bit of a status. You know, look at me. Look at this nicely dressed child.
I'll be honest, I would have rather had no father and snakeskin boots and jeans and a little bike.
And the little car. Yeah, that's true.
These are school tennis shoes, though.
Oh, yes.
You guys are cool.
That was Florida, wasn't it?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm leaving.
That was when someone rang the crab bell. I was like, well, there's crab. I'm out of here. There's crab. By the way, we've talked about this picture before, but Auntie Hillary really bringing it.
Yes. Yeah. She look at the color of her. She's so brown.
Oh, you English, when you get into that sun. That's why you're near it right now. You're like moths.
Yeah. Well, they're in Scotland at the moment. They've had glorious weather, so I bet she comes back that color.
Yeah. Can I ask you, Nick, on a scale of 1 to how many times Mom's told you that A, they're in Scotland, and B, how good their weather is?
Let's see. Yesterday, I'd say it was about 30% of our conversation.
This is probably my 6th or 7th time hearing that they are in Scotland. Really nice, beautiful weather.
And they still have weather today.
Biddy and I were frozen this morning.
The Scotland weather you're talking about, Mom.
No, Scotland weather. No, I don't know. I think it's still nice up there. Biddy and I had to put really warm clothes on.
But it must be cold up there if it's cold where you are. So I did find a very nice one of Uncle Nigel that I thought we should definitely.
This is the best one.
Oh my word!
Agent man, secret agent man. He looks like he does taxes in a van. Look at him. Zoom in even further, Nick, if you can.
Look at that lovely jacket. Look at that lovely jacket.
That lovely fro. He was just amazing.
Yeah. Look at Dad in his velvet jacket.
Yeah, Grandpa's good too.
Yeah, he looks really smooth, doesn't he?
Yeah, but Uncle Nigel was there that night to assassinate the head of some country, Grenada.
Yeah. Yes, he looks like it, doesn't he?
Leave it to me.
Don't worry, I'll be back in 5 minutes. As he's like stabbing a guy with he's stabbing a guy with toilet paper in the bathroom. Hillary, come with me if you want to live. In the future, we'll go to Scotland and the weather will be absolutely beautiful. Lovely. Good, Nick. You're doing great so far, Nick. You're really hitting.
Nick, I love the balloons behind you. They look so they look so partyish, don't they?
Well, I was inspired by your cushion that you put on the back of your couch.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, that was the inspiration.
One of our many different weird looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did a balloon here.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
but that nice blue one. Dead.
The blue one's amazing.
I like the way they don't match. That's really trendy.
One has gotten smaller since we started. Slowly wilting, dying.
Speaking of Scottish people.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, look at me. Oh, gosh, look.
You look like Rick from Rick and Morty.
And look at my cigarette.
You were probably smoking then too, right? Don't you think?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I went through a stage where I started to smoke a bit again, and
yeah.
not for long. And then I gave it up again.
Remember we were all smoking in the house together? It was amazing.
Well, I wasn't. You were smoking in the house, and I had to go outside and hide in the cold.
No, but eventually, Mother,
Yes.
eventually we were all smoking in the house.
Yes. That's right. Yeah. I used to lie on my stomach and look at you in the basement and think, oh God. And I thought, there you were and all your friends luxuriously smoking in the warmth. And I was out in 3 feet of snow, lying down in fur coat.
You created
Wait, lying down on the cold cement, looking in the basement window?
Yes,
how it is.
to make sure they weren't coming out.
I mean, does it make any sense to you on any level?
No, it doesn't now. When I look back on it, it was mad.
What were you doing?
Well, I didn't want you to know I was smoking again, because I told you I went through a little phase of smoking. So I went outside my fur coat and lay down, and I'd watch the basement windows to see the movement.
I know, but the idea that in your house, your son who's a smoking can't know that you're smoking.
I know. How mad.
Mad. I mean,
Mad.
I can picture in the big Winston coat too.
Yes, I was in the big Winston coat. Surprised it didn't catch on fire.
Yeah, well, the house did eventually. Don't worry.
There was too much ice.
Yeah.
Did you lose the Winston coat in the fire, or was that coat after the fire?
No, the coat was,
Oh,
I think, before the fire. I think the coat was before the fire.
Yeah, I think the coat survived then. But the coat did go vanishing after that, maybe.
It did disappear. I don't know where it went. No,
It was burned by the fire.
I think it might have been. It probably was damaged, smoke damage, because that whole section was really bad, wasn't it? So
A smoker's coat.
yeah, I forgot to claim that on the insurance. I wonder if I could do it
That's not too late.
post-dated now.
Not too late.
No.
Nick, will you help us with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Great.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I
Nick,
never get
another.
money anyway, so okay.
Oh, speaking, hello, of not being cold.
Yes. Oh my word. Look at that.
Ocean
Oh.
Bound.
Yeah. That was love. That was the Cayman Islands, I think. That Biddy and I were talking about that this morning, because she didn't know that we'd been to Eleuthera. Do you remember that, Nick? And you came, Garfi. Eleuthera, I think, went to the Caymans twice, Harbour Island twice, and Biddy didn't know much of that. She was quite surprised.
Well, you went to the Caymans without us.
Yeah.
Didn't you come the once? No, we went, yes, because I'll tell you what. Well, there's a little story about Gene Reynolds. Garfi came on one of them.
Oh, the favorite is to go to the Cayman Islands.
No, he went to Harbour Island. No, the Cayman Islands, I think we did go on our own, didn't we, twice? Yes. Yeah.
Well, I think what Nick's getting at is the common theme is that he was never invited to any of them.
Oh, Nick.
He
We'll
had-
make
He had those boots and that look.
Send me to the friend's house to live.
That's the bait. But Nick, to be fair, that was
yeah.
the house of the street.
Yes. Oh,
Like a
Nick.
vacation for you, Nick.
Oh, I'll take you to the Bahamas again, Nick. I promise.
Okay.
And
Nick?
they make fun of the way I ate, because I ate with my knife and fork like an English child. What are you?
Do you remember when we were in Eleuthera, that Canadian man was trying to teach Garvey to speak French?
Nick,
Where?
do you think that your childhood was just a series of just trauma?
The beginning was pretty traumatic, yeah.
Oh, poor Nick.
All right,
And he
now we're gonna
was 9 times.
we're gonna go on a vacation now. Nick, you stay here.
You stay on your own. We'll be back shortly.
Brummy
Oh.
child goes to Cleveland schools.
It's trying to eat your dinner. What are you, a freak? You eat weird.
I never.
Do you remember that E.J. Hartman saying to you in Cleveland when you spoke, because we'd just freshly come, and he went, "Hey, Ma, he talks like."
Jeez. All right, we'll cut that out, obviously, Andrew.
Sorry.
That's all right.
True
Was that a
story.
bit-
Yeah, I'm sure.
Was that a bit inappropriate?
Oh, you can't say that word anymore. No.
can't you?
No, no.
No, but that's what he said, that boy, didn't he? And he looked like so I don't know what he was going on about.
Let's just cut this whole thing out, Andrew. Let's just cutting. All right. Stop talking, Mother. Do you want to show another picnic?
Yeah.
Oh, look at little Nick.
Look at all the electronic advances going on that TV stand.
Look at the television, look, the old bush telly.
Look at
Oh,
just, jeez.
yeah. That's so funny. And look at his little seat. I remember that seat. It was plastic and it had like a plastic lining to it.
Was that real fruit or was it fake?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Yes, it probably would have been because it was Christmas, I think.
Fake fruit.
And I think we probably had real fruit at that time.
So, and is the preferred place to put the fruit dish behind the TV?
Under the telly.
Like what
Under
sort
the telly.
like, there we go. And then that'll be where we put food too.
Oh, there's a steak and kidney pie down there too.
Oh, that's good.
Is there?
No.
Is there really?
No.
And that tray, that tacky tray.
Ah, God.
Here's a good one.
But Nick, oh yeah.
Oh,
You know,
look.
what I like about this one is that Nick, our fat faces, there's not a lot of crossover. But this rare time where we were both nice and portly, just and I'm actually the one to kiss you.
There was a supplemental to that. Oh yeah, here.
Oh yeah, and then this is where, well, you know, listen, it started with
Oh,
a kid,
no.
40 years later.
Look at that. And look at that wood paneling in the background.
Well, what we used to do was we used to just like sleep on the couch bed so often. And I actually remember one night Nick came back from some party or something pretty hammered, and I was sleeping on the couch bed. And he just had this idea that he wanted to give Winston, our dog, beer. And I was like, what? And he was like, let's see if he drinks it. And I was like, I don't know. And he got up, he got Winston up on the couch bed, and he poured beer in between my legs on the blanket, like filled it like a dish. And then Winston was like, womp, womp. And I was like, what is happening right now? I was like, you get off the bed, you stop pouring beer on where I'm sleeping.
So it was beer onto the bed, onto the mattress.
Well, it was more, he did it more into like the comforter, basically.
Gosh!
But he made like a dish. And I think he'd woken me up, and I was like, wait, what's happening? He's like, let's see if he'll drink beer.
And then did he share the bed with you for the night?
I don't know. I don't think we would have shared that bed a lot. I think that was probably staged for a picture, because Nick, you'll attest to the fact that it's sort of become a bit of your life's mission to not share beds with me. And yet it just sort of keeps happening.
Yeah. Well, this one, I think this is just a Sunday afternoon and we're freezing cold. So we just got covers.
So see, Mom, what we're doing is we're reacting to the fact that you liked to keep a sort of
I wasn't really looking after the money in those days like I do now. And that looks like that duvet came off the big bed upstairs, doesn't it? That under one, and then the other one was yours.
Because you
Well, we
stored
were
us
so cold we needed two.
you stored us in the meat locker. You raised us in where they would be.
Yeah. It was very cold in that room though, wasn't it?
Yes, because someone wouldn't put the heat on.
Well, no, we had a fire and there was no basement there. So it was very cold and it was drafty.
But we had
That
heat
room-
too. There was also
Draft.
heat. Remember the heat?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, vaguely. That's what I remember too. Vague heat. That room was very cold, which is why we never had the heat on.
Little bit of a memory of it. Yes, yes. Yeah.
We have, let's see, I've got about 10 left.
Oh wow, that's a lot. So let's start banging through some.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't comment. I won't tell stories.
No. You can
Well, I didn't filter them out.
no, go on.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Okay, here's another one of Mom.
Oh, that's Wisconsin, Pam.
That was at Summerfest, wasn't it?
I'll have a Pepsi and a piece of pizza.
I love those shorts. I remember those. They were lovely. Mum bought me them.
They look very nice. That was
Yeah.
This was always so fun.
Yes, it was. It was. They were lovely. Mm.
Nick performed at Summerfest. Your favorite?
Yeah. He
Twice.
did.
Twice.
He did perform. Best,
Right.
yeah. I remember the girls turned around, this group of girls in the front, and said, "Aren't you proud of your son?"
And
said,
you and
"Yes."
I remember
You
she
said, "Oh, Gareth, yes, I'm so proud of him."
yes, he's just starting to smoke pot and getting quite portly. I'm quite proud of him.
And he smokes cigarettes in the basement, and I don't.
Yes, I hide my smoking from him. Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
I have to lie in the snow.
All right. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, how funny!
I don't see in that picture that I have white all over I have white
Oh
powder.
yeah, just wait. That's coming.
Okay. Yeah. I wore sunglasses inside a lot like that.
Yes, you did. You had loads of pairs of sunglasses.
Loads of pairs of sunglasses. Almost like-
Yes, you did.
Oh, I've posted this one, I think, on Instagram or some version.
Oh.
That's us at some school event.
All do. Wasn't it? Yes.
And
You want to know the date? I have the date on the back.
yeah,
April 1995.
I would have guessed 90.
95. Gosh. Oh, that's a lovely picture, isn't it? That is really nice. Yeah. I wonder if you're checking to see if you've got a brain.
Wow. You see the way she talks to me, Nick? You see the way she talks to me? You see why you're the favorite? It's abuse. She just hurls abuse my way.
Wait, so look at the love in her eyes in this one. You're definitely the favorite. Look.
Oh, yes. Look. Look at that. Oh. Where is that, do you think, Nick?
I have a guess.
Where?
That Lakefront Bistro, right?
I was gonna guess.
Oh, is that where the trolley went by and I took something off it?
Oh wait, no, that looks like Von Trier.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
Oh, so-
Von Trier.
That's what I said. My guess was, yeah. But
Is that where you worked there?
yeah, Nick worked there at one point too.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, look. Well, how sweet. Look at
The story you're referencing was the time when it was your birthday. So we went to the, what was it? Lakefront Bistro. And you were so drunk and so hungry. This is the summer where Nick and I only spoke to each other in Scottish accents. you so shit-faced and hungry that you go, should I just take something off of that tray? And we were all like, yeah, lady, take something off of that tray. And you went and plucked a piece of food, this fancy restaurant, and just put it in your mouth. And we were like, oh my God.
I do vaguely remember that. Yes, yes. It was very naughty, wasn't it?
For a party.
Yeah.
I think you got away with it though.
Yeah, you did get away with it.
Did I get away with it? Nobody saw.
I mean, or nobody cared to acknowledge the fact that
Nobody possibly bring themselves to say anything.
I was like, I'd
They
rather.
probably looked at me and didn't think I would do anything like that. So I looked too meek and mild. Do you think?
Well, you think. Clearly, you've got a theory. They thought I was so perfect, they would never say anything. You know, and do you know that after that meal, the guy who came and picked you up was Nick as a 6-year-old on his little bike without a shirt and snake boots. He's like, get up, lady. You're like a laugh ground.
Get on.
Get on then.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm your Uber driver.
Oh my God. What is happening?
Oh my word! But look at that fireplace.
That's what you focus on?
No, you look like somebody. You look like, oh dear, Cassidy, David Cassidy from the that show with him in.
I think that I look,
The Partridge Family?
yeah.
Yes, Partridge Family. That's right. Yes.
I think that, I mean, that is just,
Funny.
I personally hate that child. Is that wrong?
That's wrong.
Okay.
That's right.
I look at that
No.
child and I go, I would not want to be around that little shit.
Well, that's
I-
bad. And
I
then
don't like the fireplace.
this little fatty one. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, but see, you think that's the problem with you. You've been so
No.
you look a little bit like Curly, but you are, it's not that bad.
I don't know.
I mean, you definitely look, I mean, look, you're wearing a
Jägermeister shirt.
Jägermeister shirt doesn't
I'm
help.
fat with a shaved head.
Where are you?
Vancouver.
Oh, my
I do. Vancouver.
I like the taxis had mag wheels, so I wanted my picture with them.
Oh my word. gosh.
Yeah, you definitely. It's not.
That's a lovely photo.
That's a lovely photo, Mom.
Lovely photo.
What is happening?
Who goes on holiday with brand new Converse tennis shoes?
Nick, that's not the biggest issue in that picture. I mean, just you look like it looks like you had one arm attached when you were there. You don't look comfortable in your form.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh gosh. When was that, Nick? Vancouver? How many years ago?
oh, I don't know. 97, maybe 96.
17, so 24, 25 years ago. Gosh.
7 years ago. Yep.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, here's one of me and my brother again.
Oh, look. Oh, how sweet. And look at your little swinging seat behind.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
You used
Perfect.
to go in that, and it was mechanical, and it used to rock you.
It sounds like a parenting machine.
It was. I could go in the
Put you
kitchen and
there
get
a lot.
Wait, what, Nick?
She did put you in there a lot.
Yeah,
I
she's
did.
very good.
I
And did
did.
I like it? I would just be like, "That's good."
Wait a moment.
And it-
Don't mind me.
And it clicked. It used to click, 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 click.
Annoying.
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
did you go?
I don't
Hold
know.
up.
He's left the balloons.
Yeah.
Where did you go, Nick?
I had to let the dog out. He was whining.
Oh, okay.
All right, keep them coming, big brother.
This is you on your motorbike.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the difference between wheeled vehicles. He gets a chopper, and then you just give me the old butter churning bike.
You get a wooden bicycle with 3 wheels.
Wait. Go back again. Will you say that again, Mom? I lost you for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Say what
I
you
said, you got a wooden tricycle with 3 wheels,
Yeah.
and it's too small. For
Yeah, okay. So Nick
Yeah.
gets the snake mobile, and then I get what the Amish
Yeah.
people made.
That was actually a really expensive little tricycle. It was made by Galt.
Oh,
Yes.
By the way, if
Yes.
you look, I'm putting a helmet on mine, and Nick and his is like, helmet, fuck that.
Well, I wonder what your shoes were like, because he got his snakeskin boots on, hadn't he?
Well, remember, we found out I only had one pair of shoes as a child.
That's right. Yes.
Back
Yes, you are.
Childhood, one pair.
So there are about 700 of this shoot, but I picked 2 of the better ones.
Okay. Oh, this stretch.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Right.
And I've got loads here, Nick, as well, of that.
That's right. This was the biggest photo day you and I ever had.
Yeah.
By
That was
far.
amazing.
There's like 10 pictures. That's a great one.
And then this is my favorite.
This is the classic. Yeah, this is where the roles reversed.
Look how scared I am, though.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
pushing really fast.
I bet that being a brother that much older made you was a good training ground to be as good of a parent as you are now, I bet. Do you
I
think?
think it probably helped, yeah.
Yeah. I bet it did. Mhm. Yeah.
Because you were always, to me, I was always like, Nick's here. Like you'd leave, I'd be like, now what?
Oh, that's so sweet, isn't it?
Big day.
Um,
Big day.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 3 left,
All right.
Okay.
and they're all pretty classic.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to decide the order.
Okay. Sure.
We'll go with this order.
Me? Oh my God.
Yes.
In the wash.
You in your bath.
The theory was, Mom, never bathe me in the house. What was the idea?
Yes. Yeah.
What was the logic?
That's so funny.
Mom, why was that a thing?
Oh, I think because the weather, when the weather was nice, it was just nice to have you outside. You could splash and, do little baby things,
And she just put you in the sun.
Yeah.
That's,
Yes, and in the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those little things, the babies do like that. Splash, splash.
Okay.
I'm just look. I think they're dad's feet, but I think he's kicking the bucket like at the back.
I like to create a sort of like hot tub
To
sense.
make a wave or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he might have just been trying to hurt me. We don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
why don't we put the kid in the bucket and go kick him for a while? Yeah, okay. I'll do
Let's
that.
play that weekend game.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Why don't we either try to drown him and while he's having a seizure, we'll kick the tub a little.
Kick the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
It's a good one.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, he's eating the sand. You ate the sand. You used to love it.
Why?
You
Like,
do
you're
this-
surprised. It used to be my
You
favorite.
do a dish of sand.
I loved sand. And are you
Yes,
letting me
yeah.
eat sand there?
I think that's me. Yes, it looks like I've got some crisps and you're eating the sand.
You're like salt and vinegar? I was like, sand in hand?
I've got my ruffles and you've got the sand.
Yeah.
Would you like a crisp? No, thank you.
Unfortunately, I've filled up on the beach.
I like the sand.
Unfortunately, I ate most of the beach, so
So
you better be in the last.
this is the only other one I could find of the three of us.
I know this one.
Let me see. Oh, how funny.
Will you give it an even zoomer in, Nick? Yeah. So we've got flour on
Where,
our noses.
where was that?
We're at our
do you think?
house.
That's in the kitchen.
Oh, in the kitchen?
Petersburg Road.
And then
And who's in the background?
it looks like Ryan Thompson and his
And that was, I think it was his girlfriend at the time, right?
time, yeah.
Was it?
And
Was it?
and then so Nick and I had that on our faces. And then after this, we went to Pick and Save to go buy probably more beer. And we kept it on our noses. And we were just like up at the checkout, like, how you doing? She was like, cool. Do you have a club card number? We were like, yeah, we have a club card. Hold on one second. Right here. Of those savings. Thank you so much.
And I think around sniffing a whole bit, kind of.
Yeah, right. Yeah, acting all.
That's so fun. Oh, dear. That's hilarious. You too, honestly.
Well, great guest.
Yes, great guest.
And we rolled with the punches.
I'm gonna miss
We
the
did.
pandemic.
You don't like the pandemic.
I love it. I did stop watching the ones with Nigel because I'm not gonna watch them until I'm at Nigel's house.
And I think that is a great call. And I haven't watched them. I would love to be a part of this.
Okay, we should go to Nigel's and watch the pandemics with Nigel.
Oh, and we should film it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Film
you
it.
should both come over together and we can all watch them.
I would love it. Well, Nick, thank you so much. You stepped up. You're the favorite for a reason. And again, you've proven it today. Why you're the number one in Mom's book. Hold on, Mom, I'm talking right now. Why you're the number one in Mom's book and why you've always been the number one, even if she left you behind on holidays. It was more circumstantial and it was not based on her love of you, because obviously you've become the favorite forever. And it's great to have you here. And I know Mom's excited because she finally feels like she's had a complete episode that she's, doesn't have to sit through me necessarily. She gets the pleasure of having you here. Mom, would you agree with everything I said?
No, I would not. I would just say,
Mom, as far as
excuse me.
sorry.
It's been absolutely lovely to have the two of you and to be a little family like we used to be. It's been wonderful. And I love you both equally.
Yeah.
And I'm just very, very happy. And I'm sure everybody can see that my love for both of you is equal.
I'm looking at some of the comments already on this, and everyone's saying it's obvious you like Nick better. So I'm just telling you that.
I think that picture with the eyes sums it up. I mean, you definitely like him better.
It's not Nick. I was
And the fact that I was left at home for all the vacations.
I would much rather be left at home if I had a kick-ass motorcycle and no shirt policies and snakeskin boots. Why do you need to go anywhere? You don't need to go.
Before you were around.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it. And Mom, any parting words? Any thoughts on our final moments of the pandemics?
No, just that it's been an absolute just joy to do it, and I hope maybe we can come back in another form at some point. And
At times you didn't want to do it, and at times you didn't like it, and you'd say nobody liked. I mean, you certainly had some times. Then you had your big attitude change.
yes, I've had that for a long time now, and it's been excellent, excellent. I just think that actress from that play I've been watching, the Kaminsky Method, I think that there's a little potential for all of us to have her in our setup, and we should do a little
Found out
thing.
that I'm friends with a woman who is on the Kaminsky Method, which is a Netflix show. And so now Mom is lightly pitching that we get my friend Sarah involved. Because I think Sarah commented on one at one point, was like, that was great. And Mom now is like, yes, and we just need to get the Kaminsky Method friend in, and then I think we've got the team.
I think that once she knows this is ending, that people want to be linked up with us.
These are your final words. It's going to be about.
Oh yes, that's it. Thank you very, very much. It's been an absolute joy, and I think we're going to come back and do something else original.
What are you talking about? We've never talked about that.
I don't know.
You really do live in Hollywood. We've got some exciting stuff that has no actual bearing or grounding to reality. This is LA, baby. You really have, the business has changed you. Well, Mother, it's been a pleasure to work with you, even at times when off camera you were a bit of a diva. We corrected it and came back strong. And Nick, of course, the favorite. Shout out. And thank you to everyone who watched. And you keep watching them. You can go back and rewatch them. Relive the journey.
Yeah. And thank you both, and I love you both equally, and I'll see you both soon, I hope.
Yes, great. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
love you all. Thank you very much, Nick, truly.
Yeah.
By the way, a hard guest to get, Mom. Don't doubt it. A hard guest to get.
I know it's probably been the hardest of them all, but
You got
hasn't it been fun?
no. Anyway, thank you to everyone. All my love. Farewell. Thank you. I'll ring you in a moment, Mom. Love you, Nick.
Bye.
Bye.